It's November 8th, 2015, and it's a warm day here in South Dakota. It's 60 degrees, but it's really windy. I'm hoping that all my leaves in my yard blow down the road so I don't have to rake them. But anyway, it's been a good stitching week, and I have a few things to show you and a little bit of progress. So last week I was talking about books that I'm interested in, or books that I have read, and I know this has nothing to do with stitching, but I read, it's called Pioneer Girl, and it's about a biography on Laura Ingalls Wilder, which, you know, originally lived in the Midwest, around Mankato, Minnesota, and around DeSmet, South Dakota, about 50 miles from where I live. But this is really a wonderful, wonderful book if you ever get a chance to get a hold of a copy or to read it. It's kind of thick, but it's got lots of pictures in it, and really a good book. So for those of you that might have been interested in it, I just wanted to show you. Yesterday, as you know, I moved in March, and so I went down the basement I couldn't find my table leaf, and I have a lot of additional stitching stuff still packed up down there, and every time I go down there it's like Christmas. So I did find a couple of things down there, and I drug them on up, and I thought I'd just throw them into my videos. Something I forgot that I had, and I bought this for beads, as you can see, and then the numbers up at the top. I thought, you know, I need another one of these. I don't know if you can still buy them. I think I've had them for years. But I thought it's a great way just to lift this lid up here. I want to do this without trying to spill. And then you just take your needle and pick up the bead. And for those of you that, or for me anyway, that's doing the Marabelia patterns, I thought this would be great. And there's little stickers that come with it that you can write the bead number on them. And you know, there's so many ways of storing things. These have like little prong things. You must be able to stack them up. So I thought this was kind of cool. I'd forgotten all about that I had it. I also went downstairs and I found something that I had stitched about 15-20 years ago. I couldn't even tell you the pattern or what it is, but this is, and it's really oh my god, it's really a dusty sort of purple. I don't know if you can get a good glimpse of it. Maybe see some of the detail on this. So I thought I'd bring it up and hang it up. Like I said, I don't even know how long I bet I've probably had it, like I said, 15 years maybe. Okay, a few things did come in this week, and then I did find a couple other things for my Virlanda pattern. I thought maybe I would try like a WIPS dye or a crescent color for black instead of just using anchor. So I was digging around in my stuff, and what is this called? This is called charcoal, WIPS dye charcoal, but it's just sort of a medium gray, so I'm not using that, but I found it. And then I found, what is this? Simply Shaker Gentle Arts. It's called Raven, and I think that's what the pattern calls. But it's black, but it almost looks like it has like a little olive green in it. I don't know if you can tell or not. I don't know, my screen looks kind of grainy today. So that really wasn't the effect that I was going for, so I probably will end up using black anchor. I did see some of you that have been working on Save the Stitches, and that is definitely on my to-do list. Some of the pieces you guys have picked with your colors, this is absolutely beautiful. And so I'm thinking when I'm out of school, and that might be a summer project to start. We'll see. But I definitely want to start it in the future here, not too soon away. Oh, and by the way, this video is going to be really terribly long. I have banana bread in the oven, and so why I started the banana bread now and then decided to sit down and make a video, I have no idea. But I have, oh, I can't remember, probably about 20 minutes left, so it won't be too long of a video. What else did I get? I don't see it. Oh yeah, here it is. I did order, and this is just plain ivory Lugana. Somebody was saying on one of the Facebook stitching things that they found their 28 count Lugana pretty see-through. I guess it is a little bit, but I don't know, the 32 count was pretty heavy, but I was thinking about doing Angel of Love on this because I figured with all the beads that really any hand-dyed fiber might just be too much. So I was just going to go with the plain ivory, and I thought about mushroom too, or khaki, but we'll try ivory, and if not, I can always change it. I want to give a shout out too to Kate and Katie, who are doing the Mega 2016 Stitchathon with 366 starts for next year. I'm cheering you all the way. I may have 366 patterns, but I do not definitely have that much fabric or thread. And then I'd have to finish 366 projects, which seems overwhelming right now. I'm probably going to go with about, I think I have, 45 on my list right now, but that includes WIPS as well that I currently have. And of course, you know, as my projects are big, I'm going to try to get to 60 for starts, and even I think that is insane, but I'll probably do starts all throughout the year. I'm not going to do a start every day, because then I wouldn't get any of my other stitching done, and it would be madness. I'm going to try to make videos the next couple of weeks here when I have time. This is my last week of play practice, and I get up at 5:30 like I said, and I don't get home till 10 at night. I try to just throw in a few stitches every night just to make some progress, but this week and next week's going to be a grueling week. So I'm going to be like a zombie, but I'm excited for the play. Okay, here's a couple other things that I ordered. Oh yeah, the package that I said that I was waiting for, but I wasn't planning on using immediately. I ordered some Opalescent White. Oh, I can't even see the sparklies. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit. I have this for a start in 2016, so that's getting put away to be shown at a later date. And then I think I ordered this for one of my Marabelias, and my gosh, I can't even remember, but this is water lilies, and it's called Java. But really, it's green and pink and lavender. To me, Java is brown, but it's still really pretty. And there might be some blue in there too. And what else did I find that I ordered? Oh yeah, when I was going through my stuff looking for black thread, I ordered a Simply Shaker Onyx. And this is kind of like a, like a dark charcoal. You know how sometimes black looks almost dark green? And this is onyx, but it's not the jet black. I would call it like a dark charcoal. So I did have that too. So that's going in my later pile of something I might use it on. I don't know. And as far as the Marabelia patterns, I'm not really excited about the fairies. It's just something, or the mermaids. To each their own. I mean, I know many of you, and I've seen some beautiful pictures of it, but it's just not something for me. But somebody had stitched Petal Fairy, and I absolutely loved it. So never say never, right? And I ordered fabric for this and my fairy idol. I haven't received it yet. But this is Petal Fairy. And she is just cute. And, you know, I thought it would be a smaller pattern, but it's 161 by 287, so it's really not a small pattern at all. Let's see here, Petal Fairy. I just like the pinks and the yellows and the lavenders. I'm partially drawn to those colors anyway, but so that's all that I have for my haul. I probably won't order anything for a couple of weeks. I'm just going to be stitching. And with my crazy insane schedule, I try to get 100 stitches in every day with different projects. So within a course of 7 days, I have 100 stitches in 7 different projects. But this week it isn't going to happen, and I think next week it's definitely not going to happen. So I'm thinking about just working on one project for a whole week just so I can see some results. But that makes even for a shorter video, right? Here is my namesake sampler, and it's between this and my other one. But I'm just always having a hard time with motating these things. This is what I have done so far. I have the H completed and half of the M. Like I said, at this rate, it's going to take me a long time to get this done. So I might work on that this week and then maybe switch to another project next week. I have to see yet. I did work on Christmas Village, and I still have it on the Q-snap. This is what it looks like. I finished this, and then I started on this sleeve. That's a little over 100 stitches. So it seems this part seems so small in the pattern. Let's see, where do I have that? But as you can see, there is a lot of fabric here. And I used to use this size Q-snap. What is it, 11 by 17? No, 17 by 17. And I don't know how, I don't know if my arm shrunk or what, but I'm like having the heck of a time trying to reach around to sew. So I've just been using the 8 by 8 to stitch. I don't know, do any of you use the 17 by 17s? I know a lot of you use the scroll frames, floor stands, and which I'm considering, but I'm so used to holding things in my hand, I don't think I would use it. I might, but I'm just happy with, okay, here's that pattern, and this is all that I'm almost done with. So as you can see, there's a whole lot left, a whole lot left. And so it's taken me a long time just to get that done. There's a lot of krennic in it, which makes me wonder on a white afghan with krennic how easy it'll be to wash up, or how often do you wash it. It's all DMC thread, but we'll see. And then my last piece to show you is the Quaker Virtues. And I have been working on that a little bit. Let's see, this is what I have done so far. And what I've done this week is, oh goodness gracious, Let me fix the screen here. Is that better? I've been struggling this whole time. I finished this heart. I put in a heart, and then I put in the little line after it, and then I stitched all of this, and that's about 150 stitches. So like I said too, and this is only halfway down the pattern. So, and there's another 2 pages across, as you can see. You know, when you do it this way, it doesn't really look like much, does it? But one color on 28 count, I might work on this week. I haven't really decided yet, because I enjoy getting stitches and everything. And I was going to work on Cinderella, but with all the krennic and the little darker fabric, it's harder on my eyes, and especially when I come home at night, I'm tired. And so that's when I tend to make my mistakes. So that's all I have for today. Thank you to those of you that are also creating videos. I really enjoy stitching and watching your videos. Thank you to the subscribers that have subscribed to me. I'm ever so grateful that anyone would even want to watch my videos. So I'm thinking somewhere down the road, when I reach a certain amount, I'm going to start doing giveaways. So it'll be fun. And on that note, I hope everybody has a great week. Enjoy the remaining day of your weekend if you have to be back to work tomorrow like I do. And I will see you next Sunday. Take care.